Hello. Oh, there's no light. I forgot to turn on the light. Hold on one second. I forgot to turn on the light. Okay. Hello. I promise I wasn't sitting in like this super dark. It just looked darker because of the lighting on the webcam. Hello, Jess. Hello, everyone that's here. Give this stream a thumbs up if you are in here. We love that so much. We're in the living room, kind of just hanging out. Got my hair in my little bun. My bun is so cute now that my hair's shorter. I love it. It's a cute little ball. I love it so much. I'm going to share the stream. So you guys, I'm going to do all that while we're here. Yes, Daniela is here. Okay. Oh, Zach just sent me a text. He says, I ordered a carving knife, and apparently it came from Ukraine, and they didn't send me the knife, just this. It says, thank you for supporting Ukrainian artists by purchasing, listing, and are working. Wait, what? And our work during these challenging days. Oh, wow. So he bought something from Ukraine, but like they sent him this letter instead of like the actual. You can't see that. There's no way you can see it. It's a letter. They sent him a letter instead of the knife. So he is supporting people in Ukraine. Hello, Wheezy, Jess, Asma, Melanie, Daniela. Yeah, so I cut my hair. My hair is like, I just cut it like the other day. So I'll take it down so you can see it, but I have to wash it. So it's like kind of like frizzy, but you see it's so much shorter. It used to be like all the way down to here, like where you can't even see, like past my boobs, and it's not. Now it's short. They cut so much weight and dead stuff, and now my curls are so much bouncier and livelier. I love them so. But I really do need to wash my hair right now, so it's not really a great example of that. But yeah. My hair is doing really well. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Good to see you. You guys, if you're here, give the stream a thumbs up. We're going to just kind of, you guys, I just wanted to come live. That's what I wanted to do. So we did it. We just did it. I think that sometimes on here, I don't get an accurate number of how many people are in the stream compared to like when have the stream open in a separate tab. Nicole, hello. How are you? Hello, you guys. I'm so happy to be here. Okay, so we're going to talk about, I guess I should share the stream though. I said I was going to do that and then start talking about my hair. Baruch. Hello, Baruch. Let's see here. Can I be honest? I don't know how to tag people. I think it's because I always watch lives on my phone. I think. Okay, I'm going to put this on IG real quick. So let's go on. What is Rich doing? What restaurant is he at? Oh, State of Grace. He's trying something different. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So let's see. Let's post up and post the stream. Hey guys, I'm live on YouTube right now. Come talk about the drama. Trisha Paytas is quitting YouTube. What? Finally. Okay. Now come talk about the drama. Trisha Paytas is quitting YouTube. What? Finally. Hey guys, I'm live on YouTube right now. I literally like when you guys see the behind the scenes of like me making the IGs and stuff, it's so funny to me. So I'm like, turn it on real quick for the camera. But like to you guys, I'm like on camera too, but I'm like, whatever. Okay, let's see. Oh, Brooke, literally, like it's incredible. It's incredible. Like, it's literally like mid-March, and I've already like manifested or like made, like I've already like met like all the people that I said I wanted to meet this year, except for one, but I'm probably gonna meet him maybe next month if he comes. So Actually, another and two, but I won't meet her unless she comes from overseas. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. I'm posting that on my story. Rich is at State of Grace. That's interesting. I wonder if it's his first time here or there. That is so funny. Okay, sorry, I'm being nosy. Okay, so let's see what the chat is saying. Nicole says, so I am irritated by the people coming for Jeffree Star, standing up for himself, saying stupid shit like he hasn't changed, like you all wouldn't stick up for yourself seriously. No, exactly. Like that whole thing with the rodeo thing, like the thing is, people are going to say that he's acting like a diva. People are going to say he's like, hasn't changed, whatever. I think he's always going to get that. Right. And is it right that he's always going to get that? No, but that's part of being in the public eye, is that people hold you to a much higher standard than they hold themselves, which is a little bit like ridiculous, honestly, but they do. Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? Thank you for coming to the live stream. There's 15 people here. Hello. So you guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about Trisha Paytas. I already know. And I thought that I might do a real video on this, or I might just keep this in the live stream. But you guys, what do we think? Trisha Paytas says that she's quitting YouTube, or like quitting YouTube, only going to be on her ASMR channel. Like, what do we think about that? Because I think that sounds like a crock of shit. If you want me to be really honest with you, I think it sounds like a load of shit. See who else. Consuelo, hello, welcome. By the way, you guys, there's 20 people here, so I'll announce this now. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. I appreciate you so much for being here. You guys know I love hanging out and talking with you guys on live. If you're here, please give the stream a big thumbs up. It helps spread the live stream to other Shelby Bells out there that maybe don't have their bells rung, even though all Shelby Bells ring the bell. But anyway, and then, yeah, I have, if you would like to support the channel in any way, I do have my super chats and super stickers enabled if you want to support the channel in any way. Not necessary at all, but it's there for you if you want to help donate to the channel. Also, if you're watching this and want to join the Bell Army, then there should be a link somewhere on here to join the Bell Army, and that is my membership program here on YouTube, where I have exclusive videos only available for members, and a lot of times it's shopping vlogs and stuff. They'll do I have one behind the scenes of Rich Luck's music video that I did. I do shopping videos with him on there and my other friends. There's a shopping video with Chime Philly on there that's really cool. And I have just when I hang out on my days off with my friends and stuff, that's on there too. So if you want to, then you can join that. That's great. But if not, no pressure. I just like that you guys are here hanging out with me. Thank you so much for coming in here. Just you being here is amazing. Let me catch up with the stream. So, hi, American Princess. How are you? And she thinks Trisha's trolling. Yes, I agree. Charlotte says, when Peter Monk comes back, I wonder if he'll acknowledge Jeffree's growth. Oh, I miss Daddy Peter. I miss Peter too. You guys put some blue hearts in the chat for Peter. I miss Peter so much. He's last I heard is he's just kind of taking some time away from YouTube to deal with everything that's going on, and he's just not coming back yet. Let's see. Miss Kitty is right here. Come on, Miss. Come here, Miss. Say hi to your fans. Miss, say hi to your fans, baby girl. Hello. Hello, Miss. Miss is here to say hi to her fan. You say hello, Miss? Yeah, Miss. You love it so. Okay. Melanie, I feel like it. You guys put a lot of blue hearts, and I lost my thought. Melanie says, I feel like it isn't going to last long for Trisha's main channel. Exactly. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Teacup. Miss Kitty, don't get on that table. We do this every time. She doesn't even get on the table ever if I'm not on live stream. Okay. Miss Kitty. Okay. Toya, hello, Toya. Toya says Trisha will be back. She always comes back. How do I say your name? I don't want to say your name wrong, but this person says, I will believe her like I believe that she was a vegan. Exactly, girl. And then she'll be back to eating fried chicken in no time. Just like when she said she was vegan, then she was vegan and she was like only eating the skins of the chicken. So that made it vegan, girl. What? Venice says, LMAO, what the WTF? What do you mean? What do you mean, LMAO, WTF? What do you mean by that? When I get paid, oh, Charlotte, honestly, like really, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. But you just being here and commenting and liking all my videos, that is enough. There's a ton of blue hearts here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all the blue hearts. And Nicole says, Trisha's full of lies. Don't believe anything she says. Yeah, exactly. I'm just waiting for that table to collapse. Exactly. Me too. I'm just like, it's because when I'm not on live, then I have like my laptop there, unless I'm using my laptop. But I don't know why, like, she never tries to get on the table unless that happens. I don't know. It's really like, it's kind of annoying. Venice, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. I hadn't seen you in here before. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you so much. But anyway, you guys, so I don't know. So apparently Trisha's going to be quitting her ASMR channel. I just got done watching Sebastian Soto's video on that, which, by the way, like, Sebastian is always so quick with the tea. Like, I don't know how he does it, but he gets to the tea like the fastest out of anybody that I've ever seen. Like, he will, like, something will happen. He will stop everything, no matter where he is or what he's doing. And he will film a video while he's walking around the streets of wherever the hell he is, when he's about to get in the about to get in the shower or whatever, and he will freaking just film a video. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, you are dedicated, because I literally, like, if I'm doing something, girl. Okay. Unless it's major tea and this is kind of major tea. I guess I'm kind of like that sometimes, where like I have literally like woken up, seen something that was posted really recently, that jumped the hell out of bed and filmed real quick. I've done that, but he is like on top of it, girl. Venice says he's an idiot. I don't think he's an idiot. I like him a lot, actually. I've never met him, but I've had interactions with him, and I think he's very cool and very nice. Charlotte says, I would imagine Peter isn't physically or mentally ready to come back yet. Plus, I know he'll want to be sensitive and careful when he returns, because he'll be concerned for the others involved. Exactly. I think that is right and correct. Yeah. So I watched Sebastian's video, and like, Sebastian was kind of like saying that he looked on Social Blade at Trisha's stuff. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day, and Angela. Melissa, yeah, I think Sebastian's a sweetheart too. I've never met him, okay, but we have had some interactions, and he's always really nice when I come into his live stream, and he always says hi to me and stuff. He always calls me ShelbyE, which is so funny. You guys, if any of you guys are kind of new here, my name is Shelby. My last name starts with a U. It does not start with an E. My name is spelled like that. And the reason that I put the capital E at the end is because my name is spelled differently. It's spelled like ShelbyE, and it's not just spelled like a normal Shelby. So I have the E capitalized at the end for that. But it literally, people, so many people, I mean, like, sponsors that I'm like negotiating contracts with and stuff, everybody, like, nobody spells my name right, ever. Like, in personal life, on YouTube, you guys, he always calls me ShelbyE. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so anyway, in his video, he was kind of like looking at Social Blade a little bit, and was looking at how much money it shows that he's like Trisha makes on her ASMR channel versus her regular channel. And while I will say Social Blade numbers are just so inaccurate, they're just so inaccurate. So I don't really believe the number ever. I do think that it is interesting that she's going to be leaving her regular channel, quote unquote, to go on her ASMR. And I don't know, you guys, is it just me? Is it just me? Or is ASMR like very 2018? Like, I feel like we're done with ASMR. I feel like we're not doing ASMR anymore. Am I right about that? I feel like it's very much like an outdated thing. I feel like saying that you want to be an ASMR, do only ASMR on your channel, is kind of like saying that you want to be like a beauty guru in 2022. It's like, girl, you want to be a beauty guru? Like, nobody's really watching beauty gurus anymore. You know? It's like, I didn't watch Euphoria, Stephanie, so I don't know. And I'm sorry, I don't have HBO, so I didn't watch it. I know that is blasphemous to a lot of people out there, but I do not watch Euphoria. And honestly, it seems like something that I wouldn't want to get into because I wouldn't want to get like obsessed with it. And it seems like kind of like a young show for me too. ASMR gets on my nerves, if I can be honest. The food ASMR, like when the mouth noises, I cannot stand that. If there's one thing in my life that I literally cannot deal with, and I will become a rude ass bitch, just anybody that I literally, I cannot control it. It's when it happens. When it happens, just something takes over. My blood boils. I get like really warm. I see black, and I just am so fucking rude. And I admit this. It's when people make noises with their mouth when they're eating or drinking. When people make noises with their mouths. Hi, Marva. Hi, John. How are you? Donna, hello. When people make noises with their mouths when they're eating and drinking, I don't care if it's intentional or not. Shut up. Shut up. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Smackers. I don't like the smacking. Oh my God. Okay. So you guys know that I worked for a short time at Nobu for like literally 3 weeks, and then I quit, which some parts of me regret that decision, but other parts of me don't. There was this chef that, because like in the way that it worked over there was you got there at a certain time, and then they had like family meal there. So like they had like food prepared for us. And then like we would then start setting up the restaurant working and stuff. Well, when we had the family meal, there was this like chef, right? Like a line chef, not a sushi chef. And he would be sitting, or a cook, I guess, sitting there next to me always randomly, just because of like the way that everybody sits in the same spot. So you kind of just get to the same spot every time. And he made so many noises with his freaking mouth when he was eating food from family meal. And it literally drove me insane. Licking tea about me. I'm a very neat eater. I don't like to get stuff on my hands. I don't like to make noise. I don't like to like make a mess at the table. I eat in small little bites. Like, I am a neat eater. I do not enjoy that kind of stuff. It is so gross to me. That's why I could never get into mukbangs either. Like, I don't want to see you eating like it's just gross to me. I don't like that. Okay, it depends on the kind of mukbang. Like back in the day when the beauty gurus used to like collab and do mukbangs like that, like the Jeffree Star and James Charles, like all those ones, like the Taco Bell ones that like Trisha and Jeffree did, and like all those kind of things. I liked that. That was like, because that was like they were just chatting and stuff. But mukbangs where they're just like a bunch of freaking food in front of them and they're like stuffing their face, I cannot. And ASMR, the food ASMR, I cannot. And then the tapping and stuff, I'm just like, stop tapping. Stop. Okay, let's catch up with the comments. This went on a rant. Did you guys hear my neck? Jeez. It looks like she is doing OF while she's pregnant. I think that she is, which is where most of her money comes from. That's a monthly thing, and she has so many people subscribe to her. But she's getting the monthly subscription money unless people are unsubscribing from it. But she hasn't been posting as much content. I wouldn't assume. I don't know. I am not subscribed. I had never looked. But I know she posted something on her Twitter that was like directing people to her OF. So okay, the finger licking on cam doesn't work for me. Same, it's called manner. Exactly. Yeah, I'm like, I'm like, I need a coaster because I don't want condensation on the table. I need to make sure I have napkins. Like if we go out to eat, like they better not, like if you go to like a Mexican restaurant or something, like, and sometimes they don't give you like side plates, like little appetizer plates for chips and salsa. I need a side plate, especially if I have somebody else there. If I don't have anybody else there, it's different. But like if I'm with somebody and like there's something in the middle for us to eat and we don't have a plate, like I'm so annoyed. Like I know I'm just kind of ranting about the things I don't like, which is like, I think that's a vibe. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, okay, Steph Pappas. I like Steph Pappas videos, but I feel like they're not as much mukbang videos as like food review videos, right? But I do like Steph Pappas. I haven't watched her videos in a while, but I used to watch them a lot. All I see when she eats is food getting under her nails. Gross. Yeah. Yeah, that's gross. And when you have false nails, it's like that's another reason I don't like to eat a lot of stuff with my hands. Like, I mean, some stuff you just have to, like crab legs, hot wings, crawfish, stuff like that. You just have to eat with your hands. But I would never eat that on camera for the world to see. Are you kidding me? That is like my private moment. Okay. Oh, you want to? Okay. Here is a story. You guys, here is a story. Okay. So there's 29 people in here. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. If you're here, please give the stream a thumbs up. It helps direct it to other people so that they can join too and hang out. I really appreciate all of you guys being here. There's 30 people now. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. You guys make my life complete. Literally, I fucking love all of you. So about getting the food underneath the fingers and stuff. Okay, so typically that should be something that's done in the privacy of your home, and you know, like for me, because I'm a neat eater. I'm a neat eater girl. So like if there's people and around, I'm gonna be eating like a little bird around them, and it's just because I'm weird about it. I'm gonna eat, but I'm going to be very neat about it. Anyway, so I went to this place in Houston called LA Crawfish. And I also don't eat seafood very often at all, but I was like really craving like spicy, garlicky crab legs, right? So I went there with my friend Julieta, and we went and we got the crabs, and then this guy that I like kind of have like a crush on or whatever. He ended up meeting us there, and like we're friends. He's my friend, but I like him, right? And so he met us there, and so we're like eating and stuff, and I'm like hands. First of all, I knew he was coming, but I didn't know when. So I'm like hands covered in garlic spicy sauce, butter sauce from these crabs. And he like walks up, and I'm just like have my hands covered in sauce, and I'm like trying to get into the crabs, and because crabs are messy as hell, girl. Okay. So I'm like trying to break open the crab and like shimmy out the meat and dip it in the sauce and do all the things. And I'm so messy. And I was mortified that this guy saw me eating crabs like that. And what you do is you have to play it off and like laugh at yourself. So I just like held up my hands. I was like, look at me. And I like played it off, whatever. But then I just needed to shit to the napkins, and I just wiped my hands off. But it was like, I was mortified that guy saw me eating crabs. And in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have even ordered the crabs. I should have gotten something a lot neater if I like realized he was coming, you know? There's no way to eat that without making a mess and getting it all over the place. And it was good as hell, girl. It was so good. So good. But then like the crabs were just a little bit overcooked. So like to get the meat out was like a lot of work. And then also they didn't give us crab crackers, like the cracking things, for like a while. So I was just like going in there with my hands and like using my this is gross, using my nail to like kind of crack open the snow crab, because it was snow crab, so it's like a little bit not quite as hard as like a king or a Dungeness. And I'm like using my nail to crack open the little crab shell thing and get the meat out of it, and like right in front of this guy that I like a lot. I'm just like, well, okay, well now he's seen it all. If he's seen me cracking open crabs, messy as hell, girl, and this is it. This is it. This is it. I mean, like, he's seen me looking a hot mess because we work together. So, like, he's seen me looking like super busted because I don't wear makeup to work or anything. But, like, he saw me eating super messy, which is weird. Okay, let's catch up on the comments. So she was talking about if her boobs have already doubled in size. Wow. That's a market though. People love the big jugs. People love that. I do not have big jugs. I have small jugs. So no one looking for that's gonna be wanting to see anything I got bringing to the table. Speaking my language, Shelby, I just had a chicken Big Mac. What is a chicken Big Mac? I hate people watch. What does it say? I hate people watching me eat. Yes. There's literally no, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to be super comfortable with the person if you go on a date to eat crabs and stuff. And it wasn't a date, but also what made it even worse, you guys want to hear the icing on top of the cake? So it would be a little different if like he got there and he was eating crabs and stuff with us. Literally, he got there and my friend and I were sitting right next to each other because we planned it out. We thought he was going to eat. So we're like, it would be so funny if like he comes and we just like have him sit in front of us like he's on interrogation or something. So he got there and he sits right in front of us, but then we find out he's not ordering any food. So then he's just sitting in front of us at the table because me and her are sitting right next to each other, and he's just literally like watching us eat, like literally just watching us eat while he is like, and we're eating these crabs, and my friend was eating like peel and eat shrimp and all this stuff, and she was even messier than I was, and he was just sitting there watching us, and we were just like, girl, like, this is so embarrassing. So then, yeah, then afterward, he was coming from his other job that he works at, so he was wearing like a nice button-down dress shirt and stuff like that, and he was like, I just don't want to get all this on my clothes, so I'm gonna get so we went somewhere to get food for him after, basically, because he was like, I want to eat this, it sounds good, but like I don't want to get this all over my outfit. And I was like, you know what, good. Mela Miss says, don't worry, Shelby, I'm sure he enjoyed that you were enjoying it. A lot of men don't mind. In fact, they like a woman with an appetite. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, like, we're friends, so I'm gonna be I can't talk. I'm going to be myself around him, and that's just it. I'm going to be myself, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we're like friends. So, hello, Ruben. Welcome. And then, okay, I think the chicken, okay. I ordered chicken patties on a Big Mac instead of the beef. I got it for my B-Day the other night, and it made me happy. Wow. Cecilia, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Get a good night's rest and have fun at work tomorrow. Well, I've never done that, but here's the thing. I don't like Big Mac sauce because I don't like pickles. So I don't like Thousand Island because Thousand Island has pickles in it, and that is what Big Mac sauce is. So, you know, wouldn't really be something that I would order. Also, I used to eat a lot of McDonald's, used to eat so much McDonald's, but now I don't do that because I'm trying to lose weight and I'm trying to be good. So I don't like allow myself to eat McDonald's ever. Now I'll allow myself to eat like some other different fast food from time to time, but I feel like McDonald's is like, it just ruins me. Genesis says, my husband is to my left. His name is Tim. Please say, hi, Tim in the ugly recliner. Hi, Tim in the ugly recliner. If there's one thing we love in a good Shelby live stream is the husbands when they participate. We love the husbands when they participate. Genesis, I will tell you this. We have converted some husbands to Shelby Bells. We have. I don't think they're here right now, but Sheila used to be in here all the time just by herself. And then one day her husband came in, her husband was listening. And then all of a sudden we had John in the chat. And now John comes in on his own sometimes. And we convert the husbands to Shelby Bells. I'm telling you, it happens all the time. It happened with John and Sheila. Who else? Yep, yours came in, Nicole. Yep, exactly. We convert the men to Shelby Bells. They love it so much. I know. Sheila and John, I love them. They're on my IG and they say hi from time to time and stuff. They're good people. I like them a lot. Yeah, so he's gonna become a Shelby Bell. You just wait. You just wait. Hey Tim in the ugly recliner. But yeah, you guys. So what do we think? So we think obviously Trisha Paytas is trolling. How long do we think before she'll be back to her main channel? Because here's the thing. She can't, I mean, she can survive without doing that, but I don't know. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Your husband reminds you of Moses. Do you treat him like your assistant? Like Trisha Paytas treats Moses like her assistant? What is that thing that Rich says? Like, Moses, get me my water. The pH is 7.5 or higher. Is that what he says? I think he says something like that, right? Moses, get me my water with a pH balance of 7.5 or higher. Primero impacto exclusivo en vivo. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be longer than a month. I think that a month is probably a stretch. I think that it's probably going to be like a couple like weeks. That's it, if that. I wouldn't be surprised if she posted on it like later this week. Drayden is in the house. Yes. Nicole and Drayden. Adorable. Thank you. I do a pretty good Rich Licks interpretation. Dude, because babies, they require a lot. I hear that babies require a lot of attention when they're infants like that. At night, they don't sleep and you have to get up and change their diapers and shit. He's not going to be getting much sleep. Because you already know that once the baby's there, Trisha's not getting up in the middle of the night to feed it or to change its diaper or to stop it from crying. I don't think so. I think she's going to make Moses do all that. She's just going to be in bed like this, like, Moses, change the baby's diaper. Girl, if I thought I was pregnant right now, I would literally die. I do not know what I would do. I do not know what I'd do. If I was pregnant right this second, I would literally not know what to do. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, babies are hard work, Tanya. They're hard work. They take a lot of effort, and you can't just like wing it or just like whatever. It's a lot of work, and she's gonna have to carry it everywhere and like have like all this she's got to carry the baby, and then she's got to have a whole bag full of the baby's shit to carry around too. And let's just remember, you know what? Let's just remember who doesn't want to get a nanny. That's Trisha. She doesn't want a nanny. So it's going to be her walking around with the baby in one arm and a diaper bag in the next. That's what she should do as the mom. But she's going to make Moses do the entire thing all the time. But there is a chance, though. There is a chance that she'll be so possessive over the kid that she will not she'll be the one to want to hold it and everything and do all that stuff. There's a chance that she'll be so possessive she does that. I know you guys are saying Trish will be a nanny. I think so too, but she said she would never get a nanny. You guys, roll the clip. I can't do that in the live stream, but you already know. You remember the clip. You remember. You already remember the clip. Andy says, the sad part to me is Trisha has refused to take care of an animal, a dog. You should be a dog owner before a parent. Just saying. Well, that's the thing. Literally, like, I don't even want a dog. Like cats, they're enough work for me. They're enough work for me. A dog, I've got to walk it every day, more than once a day. They have too much energy. They want to be doing the most. I don't even have the energy for a dog, let alone a baby. No, not for me. It's not for me. There's 31 people in here. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please like the stream. We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all are the best. I love you so. It helps push the stream out to other people. Yeah, I mean, cats are like easy, but there's still like some work that goes into them, especially Mr. Kitty's a Maine Coon. He's like so high maintenance. It's annoying. I didn't realize that when he ran into my house and decided I was going to be his mom. But I love him. And he's adorable. And Miss Kitty is, I know she doesn't seem like it on camera, but she's actually relatively low maintenance. Miss, do you want to come and say hi to your fans? Oh, Miss, you want to say hi to your fans, Miss? I already know. Okay. Miss, say hi to your fans, Miss. I want to hear you now, baby girl. Okay. Genesis says, I don't compare pet ownership to baby ownership. I know many great dog owners who are abusive, negligent parents of their human kids. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, Miss, come and say hi. Oh, Miss. Miss wants to get in on this tea. She wants in on this tea. She would hire a nanny to do all. She would hire a nanny all sneaky like and not even mention her to the nanny. Yeah, I don't doubt it. She probably. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to say, Alexa, that she'll put it on camera to start drama and get people talking about her. She won't be sneaky about it. She'll put it on camera so people can talk about her. Miss wants all the pets today. Miss, all your fans are saying hi to you. Donna says, I watched Sarah on her channel, Better Off Red, and she and her husband both chose not to have children. I like how they do things together, weekend or day trips freely. I'm not opposed to having a kid one day when I'm in like and that's actually a new thing for me because I was actually telling myself, I don't want to get married. I don't want to have kids, but I'm actually learning to open my heart up a little bit. I'm starting to open my heart up to the idea of a relationship again and to like the idea of possibly having children one day. But the thing is with the kids, it's got to be with the right person. So if the first part doesn't happen, then the second part's not going to happen. I'm not going to be this person who's going to just have a baby with somebody and it not be the right fit. And like, our relationship doesn't last. And the baby's like, I'm not going to be a single mom. Put it that way. I won't be a single mom. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. I don't want to put my kid through what I went through. My mom being a single mom and shit. I don't want to do that. Miss Kitty's rubbing up on the chair and it's probably causing the camera to shake a little bit. I'm sorry. I just think the way she talked about bringing the baby out to dinner on the last vid I watched of her, you can tell she's going to have a huge root. Yeah, she will for sure. Nicole says she will absolutely have a nanny. His name is Moses. I feel like I'm not good with kids. I feel like I've never really been around kids. I'm an only child. I have cousins, but they didn't really live near me for a long time. And I've never really been around children. So I don't think that I'm very good with children. Maybe I am, but I just don't have any experience with them. I don't know. I feel like I don't know what to say to it. Like, what do you say? You know? Are you just like, hey, you? What do you do? I don't even know what to talk. I don't even know how to talk to a kid or what to talk about. She had 2 tummy tucks, so I wonder how her tummy will stretch in her 9th month since flesh was removed in her tummy tucks. Probably a lot of stretch marks and stuff, I would assume, right? Everyone feels that way until you hold your own baby. It changes dramatically. I don't know how to talk to it, especially when they become like toddlers and they can start like babies. I'm like scared of them because I'm like, I don't want to drop it, or like, how fragile are you, kind of a thing. Like, I don't know what I can and can't do. And then with like toddlers and when they start speaking, I'm like, well, what do I talk to you about? It's not until they get to be like junior high age that I'm like, okay, I can actually hold a conversation with you. Out, but I guess like I just don't want to. I'm gonna do what I guess what I'm saying is I'm not gonna even go down that road unless I'm in a committed relationship. If something happens after that point, then that's literally like it just happens, like life happens. But I'm not gonna like get pregnant while I'm single and like bring a baby into this world while I'm single. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I will not do that. You end up knowing, can't explain it, but you just know how to do all those things. I like just, I don't know. Maybe it's an instinct, girl. Maybe, I don't know. But all I know is that I have 2 fluffy kids here, and they are enough for me right now. Every Taurus mom I've met has been a gold digging, monstrous, narcissistic, ghosting, abandoning whore. Oh wow, that's a lot of adjectives there. Yeah, I don't know, like, and the toddler thing, and then there's the stage, I feel like, when they, like, they're babies still, but they, like, throw everything. And I see that at the restaurant, and I'm like, "Stop throwing that." And I wanna tell them, "Stop throwing that popcorn," or "Stop throwing those fries." And it's like, you already know, like, I don't have kids, and I've been around kids, but I've waited tables long enough to where, like, I've been in the restaurant industry long enough that I know, like, when you have a kid of a certain age, you can't put anything near them on the table because they'll take it and throw it across the room or on the ground. They'll just take this glass plate and be like, and throw it. Like, stop it. What are you doing? Alexa says, I was always anti-child. I endured a lot of nastiness when I was younger. I was always afraid to have a kid as I didn't want to pass down trauma. I recently changed my mind, and hubby and I are trying. Oh, great. That's awesome. Nicole says, I've been a single mom. I was a teenage mom at 13 years old. Women are very strong. Yeah, I think that what change when your own comes out of you. But Trish constantly says she can't take care of a plant or a pet. I can't really take care of a plant very well. I can take care of my cats just fine, but not a plant. I don't know how it's different, but you waited tables for years? John, yes. Okay. Toya says, I'm the opposite of Trisha. I spent too much time with other people's kids to think mine will be angels. Charlotte has a 29-year-old and a 5-year-old. You have a 25-year-old, 29-year-old, and a 5-year-old? Oh, I guess she was a massive surprise. Wow, yeah, I would assume so. If your other daughter is almost 30. I'm widowed and so grateful for my daughter to kiss my butt. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's an awesome surprise. I had to read that again. I thought maybe you had a typo and it was like 29 and 15 or something, But that's funny. Okay, let's see. There's like such a weird energy in the world today. Is anybody else feeling just a really weird, like, tense energy today? The energy is so tense. Like, just in my personal life, there's just like a lot of stupid stuff going on behind the scenes. I have a 23-year-old, 16-year-old. Oh my gosh. That is so, you guys, the jumps and the age gaps of the children, that's insane. That's crazy. Like right now, Zach is texting me and we've been debating over some stuff today. And then like I got into like an argument with this other girl that I know. And it's just like, ugh. Does feel energetically off today. It does. Ruben says, I know what you mean about the energy. It's like when I'm out in public, I cannot just relax and get comfortable as before. I don't know what it's about. I don't know. So full moon in Virgo tonight. I know that. There's a full moon in Virgo, and then there's a lot of planets that are in Pisces right now. But I don't know. It just feels like weird. Maybe, and it's St. Patrick's Day and I'm not out, but I used to want to turn up all the time for St. Patrick's Day and all the holidays, any excuse to turn up. And I could very well turn up tonight, but at the same time, it's like, why, girl? Why? For what? For what? So I can break out. I went out last night and then I woke up with pimples. So it's like, what? Okay, it's true. Not every parent has this instincts. Unfortunately, I'm hoping for her she really does consider I wanted this. Oh, I'm yawning. I know a guy who is 50. He has 19 brothers and 1 sister. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Donna said, how's work going? Work's good. I actually asked to have the night off, which I really don't like to do that. But I got in a fight with a coworker, with one of the girls I work with. She's like my friend, or was. I don't really know. But we got into it earlier today. And I was just like, you know what? I'm good. I was kind of laying around all day because I was a little hungover from last night. And then I didn't get everything I wanted to get done. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just see if I can take the night off. And then if I get the night off, I told myself I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to get filming done. I'm going to go live. I'm going to actually do stuff with my life. So, oh, Ruben, will not be lacing up anything, girl. What do I look like lacing up? Hello? Girl, what do I look like? No, it's just it was a text argument. But then she blocked me. And so she said something and she blocked me. So then I went on IG and found her on IG, and I sent what I said to her text, to her text on to her phone on IG, because I was like, well, I mean, I'm going to tell you what I have to tell you, because at the end I was just telling her hey, if we're not friends anymore, that's cool. I still wish you the best. I wish you the best and much success. There's no ill will or anything, but maybe we're just not compatible as friends, and that's totally cool. And I told her that. And then she unblocked me, and then she sent me another message, and then I sent her something else, and she hasn't responded yet. And it's just she was okay. So last night I went up to my job with my friend. We texted my boss for something, and then my friend was like, and can we just swing by for a quick shot? And so my boss was at the restaurant that I work at, and my boss was like, okay, come, fine, you guys can come and take one shot with me. So we stopped by the restaurant that I work at, and we took a shot with my boss and 2 of my coworkers that were still there. The restaurant was closed. There's nobody in the restaurant besides us. And this guy that I work with he's a gay guy. I made a comment about feeling very full or bloated or something. And when I'm feeling very full or bloated, I sometimes say a fat cow. I'm always like, oh my God, I'm so full, like a fat cow or something like that. And when I said that, he agreed with me that I was a fat cow. And I was like, well, I'm the lowest weight I've been in 8 years. So I'm actually very confident with the way that I look. I'm just pretty full right now or something. I said something like that. And then he was like, oh, well, but you carry it really well. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked at him sideways again. And then he was like, oh, it's because you're wearing brown and white, girl. Cows are brown and white. And I just looked at him and I was like, you know what? Stop. So anyway, so I told the girl that, and no, he is this guy literally likes to see people unhappy. He likes to see people unhappy. He likes to when he sees people happy, he likes to do what he can to bring them down. That's the type of person he is. So, so anyway, so I told my friend about that. I told my coworker, because she knows him too. And so I texted her and told him that. And then my friend, she had the nerve to say, he was probably just being honest. That's what my friend said. He was probably just being honest. You can't get mad at him. You can't you can't show insecurities to someone and expect them to feed into, I don't know, something about like feeding into something or whatever. And I was like, okay, if he is feeling like if he wants to say that kind of stuff about me, because I don't like him, he knows I don't like him, and he doesn't like me, right? If he's going to talk like that, then what I need from my friend in that moment is to be like, hey girl, like you don't listen to him. Like, you know how hard you've been working on yourself. Like, you don't need to work about like, you know, whatever. And I'm sorry, I'm reading your comments, I'm getting distracted. What I need from my friend at that point is to be like, you guys, or be like, hey Shelby, like, you know, like don't listen to him. Like, you're not a fat cow. Like you've been working so hard on yourself. If you're not where you want to be, you can get there, like whatever. Like, that's what I need from my friend at that moment. I don't need her being like, well, you said it, so like don't say something if you don't want somebody to confirm it, or like whatever. Like, I wasn't seeking, honestly, I felt really good. I felt really good yesterday night. Okay, you guys, I went to the restaurant that I used to work at with the guy. Remember the guy, the worst day of my life live stream? The guy, the married guy that I had the emotional affair with or whatever, that said he was in an open relationship, whatever, that he wasn't, that guy. I went to that restaurant for the first time since I got let go from that bullshit. And I ate there with my friend, and I wanted to see how I was going to feel if I was healed from the situation that happened with that. And I'm happy to say that I'm healed. I felt no feelings towards this man. I just saw him and I was like, well, there's a person that I knew once. It wasn't like bitter. It wasn't anything. It was just me seeing somebody that I used to know. And I felt no feelings, which was amazing. So I was feeling very confident and very good, right? I literally said that because I was kind of tipsy and full. So there's honest and rude. There's a difference. Thank you, Nicole. That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. Oh, wow, Charlotte. Oh, my God. Yeah, kick that one to the curb. So the one person is just like some guy that I work with. Like, I do not give up. I mean, I'm not friends with him. The other girl calls herself my friend, but I'm not really sure if that is like friend-like behavior. Charlotte says, I want to say, yeah, we do so small. And why is there a body size judgment? Someone's size might not be in your cup of tea. And then like, it was just a big miscommunication from there. And I'm just like, literally, like, it was just a lot. Like, I was like, I could not believe that. Because then at that moment, like, what I need from my friend in that moment is not to like further perpetuate what this guy is saying. You don't have to kiss my ass, but just be like, hey, you know, like, I'm not like you're not, you know, you're not a fat cow, and like he's an asshole, and like you know, like, you're not at your goal yet. I know that because you shared that with me, but you're doing really well, or something like that. You know, you can be honest without being rude. And then the fight just took a million turns, and then it became like this thing where she was like saying that I'm always trying to, I don't know. It's a lot. I don't want to go through it all and read it all. It's just so much. But basically, she blocked me. And then it was like, because I had told her at a certain point, I was like, hey, so like, I set a boundary, right? I set a boundary with her, and I told her that I didn't think that was okay. She started making comments about other women that we worked with. And it's because she thought I was talking about the uniform that we have to wear at work. And I wasn't. I was talking about like just me and what I was wearing yesterday. So she started making comments about all the women that we work with. So I decided to set a boundary with her, and I was like, hey, so like, I don't like that kind of talk about women like that. Like, we need to like uplift each other. We don't need to bring each other down. And I don't like the whole, like, just, we don't need to be talking about all the women's bodies that we work with. Like, why don't we're just people, you know? I told her that. It's because and she wasn't, she said later on that she wasn't referring to like she wasn't critiquing women's bodies. She was talking about how and it's true, no women look good in our work uniform. So Anyway, and then, but it just turned into this thing where like she started saying that I have so much work to do on myself and like this, that, and the other, and that I can't take any kind of like constructive anything. And I was like, how is calling someone a fat cow constructive? Anyway, there's just a lot. And then like when I told her, I was just like, hey, you know, there's no bad feelings, there's no drama, but I just don't think we're really compatible as friends. There's no drama. I don't wish you anything. I don't wish you any harm or anything. Like, I just wish you the best, but maybe we're not meant to be friends. Then she got very defensive and started telling me all this stuff that I do wrong and then blocked me. And then I sent her, I just reiterated that again I sent her a DM on IG and I reiterated that, like, hey, I'm not going to talk about you. I'm not going to tell you everything I think is wrong with you, or all of your flaws. There's no point in doing that. I wish you the best and much success. It's okay if we are not best friends. It's okay if we're not friends at all. It's okay if we're just acquaintances or coworkers. It's okay. Sometimes you're just not meant to be close with everybody that you come in contact with. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And I think that that's the cold side of the Aquarius in me coming out, because Aquarius can be very cold and detached. That was that side of me coming out, but it's just the truth. And she didn't like that. So that's the worst, when you're feeling good and then someone has to come along and squash it. Yeah, but seriously, yeah, you have to realize people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hate that. I hate the guy. The guy is a little snake. He's a sneaky snake if I ever saw one, and he's literally the worst. I try to steer clear of him, but he's like always at my job. Charlotte says I just took a Xanax Genesis, something else worse than my insomnia. By the way, not that you need my feedback. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Genesis. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say she sucks. I'm not going to say she sucks. I'm just saying, I'm going to say that we're just not compatible as friends, maybe. That's what I'm going to leave that at. And that's okay. You know, that's okay. Yeah. Genesis says, if a fat cat was constructive, then yeah, exactly. I hate that I'm 5'1". I've been a size 0 and a size 10. Let's normalize women understanding each other's struggles. The world puts too much stress on how we look as women. Let's not add to it. Exactly. And I actually said that to her. I was like, we have so much pressure coming from all different angles about the way our body looks and everything, all this stuff. The last thing we need to do is judge each other. Yeah, exactly, Genesis. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, who does, like, if you've been keeping tallies on like all the things that I've done that you don't agree with, and like, I don't know, because I'm not keeping tallies of stuff like that with you. There's a couple instances that I just remember because I remember them, but I'm not gonna. It's not for me. Friends are not, like, even if like in that conversation we were deciding we were not going to be friends anymore. Like, I'm not going to send you all that. You know why? Because I'm a good person, and I'm not going to tear you down just because our friendship didn't work out. Because we don't see eye to eye on stuff. Because we're not compatible as friends. She's a Scorpio, and I'm an Aquarius. It doesn't surprise me that we don't get along amazing. Yeah, it doesn't make her a bad person that I'm not compatible as friends with her. You vibe with people you vibe with, exactly. Damn, I'm glad I'm a man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Genesis, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. But y'all be tripping sometimes. Y'all be on that extra shit. Y'all be on that extra. And the thing is, like, with Scorpios, it's like, if you say something they don't like, or like if you offend them, or you say something that they don't like, they're a water sign at the end of the day, so they get emotional about it, but their emotions come out as cold and like mean is how their emotions come out. They don't come out like a Cancer or Pisces, like sad. Well, I guess Cancer is like retreat and they just like get in their shell, and Pisces are just like waterworks, you know. But Scorpios, they like sting when they get emotional, but they like sting and they try to hurt you. And that's how they get when they feel some type of way about something. But like, it's a thing, like, I get along with her really well normally. We do see some crucial things in our life very different. But it's okay. Like, I'm good. I'm honestly, if people come into your life and they stay, that's great. If people come into your life and eventually leave, that's okay. It is what it is. She swears, girl. She swears the Libra's the best of all signs. She swears. Yeah, and like I said, like, even if I just don't necessarily end up like being somebody that vibes with her on a friend level so much, it doesn't mean that like I hate her or like anything like that. I don't. Like, I have no bad feelings. It just means that, hey, like, whatever. I'm a Pisces moon, so like my like the person that people see when they really get to know me is very much Pisces energy. So, but I'm an Aquarius sun, so that's like what everybody normally sees. Miss, what are you doing? Or is that Mr.? Somebody's ruffling. Alexa's a Scorpio too. Oh my God, I can't believe there's so many Scorpios in here. You guys, there cannot be so many Scorpios in here. Like, we have a before and after versions of ourselves, like when we're young and immature. So my honest opinion is that this person is this girl that I'm talking about. She swears that she's healing and that she's good. She's not anywhere near the end of her journey to become healed and become whole. And she's nowhere near the end of that, but she swears she is. And the thing is, I feel like there's a lot of masculine energy that comes out in women when they are still dealing with unhealed trauma from abuse and that kind of thing. There's a lot of masculine energy that comes out in the form of being very defensive, in the form of being very overly independent, not independent, but overly independent, right? And I feel like that was something that I displayed a lot. And even I think if you guys have been here for a while, then you guys have seen some of that energy in me. But I think that when you really do fully start to heal from the trauma and you really start doing the inner work and you start forgiving and you start moving on with your life and letting go, I feel like that the more feminine things come out in you, right? Which is compassion and caring and nurturing and that kind of a thing, and less harsh emotions, like, or harsh things about you. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys are following me, but you know. Trisha's an Aquarius moon. Interesting. The guy I like is an Aquarius moon. Cancer sun, Aquarius moon. I always say that I wear my emotions on my sleeve because I'm wiping my tears away with them. I'm emo. What sign is that? Is that Pisces, Andy? Toya is an Aries, born in March during the year of the ox. Fire sign. My favorite color is red. I'm mad now that I've... Oh, don't be mad. It's okay. Therapy is very good, you guys. Heidi's a Virgo. I'm a Virgo rising. So I'm Aquarius sun, Pisces moon, Virgo rising. So what people see, or what I try to project out into the world mostly, is very much Virgo energy, which is... I think I fit all my signs pretty well. Because I can be very emotional, like a Pisces. But I'm also like a perfectionist, like Virgos. And then I have obviously a lot of Aquarius traits too. The thing is, like, there are components about my signs that are like all very different. And they kind of contradict each other, which is why I consider myself a huge walking contradiction, because I'm all over the board. I have air, water, and earth in my big three. So I'm all over the board. I don't have any fire in my entire chart. which is like kind of funny because I feel like people have a lot of like of everything in their chart normally, but I have literally 0 fire. Pisces tolerates my Scorpio insanity the most. The fact that Moses is a Scorpio is scary considering Taurus is Scorpio's opposite, and I can attest this is Scorpio. You have 0 Earth in here as well. So I actually have predominantly Earth. Like actually almost everything in my chart is a Capricorn except for my big 3. Almost everything about me is Capricorn except for my sun, moon, and rising, and Lilith. My Lilith is in Scorpio. We have another Aries in the house. I do believe in zodiac signs to a degree, but every person goes through things. Yeah, exactly. No, for sure. Absolutely. I more find it fascinating. Like, I wouldn't say I live my life by like this, by astrology or whatever, but I do like watch tarot card readings and like look at tarot stuff on Twitter. And I just find it interesting and more for like just guidance and live, not like because this card means this is like predicting what's going to happen in my life, but more just like if like advice, like if like something I read resonates with what I'm going through in my life, you know what I mean, then it might be some good advice for it, but not that I read the stuff and I'm like, this is predicting my future, you know. So Mr. Kitty, you want to come say hi to your fans, Mr. Kitty? Come on, baby. Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty had a fur tangle on his back, and he hates those. We got it out earlier. You guys. Mr. Kitty. He's standing there with his little paws crossed. Oh my god. Not all those people being Taurus. I don't think Taurus are bad people. I know some Taurus. I think even though I'm a Pisces, I would be as emo if I haven't gone through certain. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the thing with Pisces is that we're very like empathetic. A lot of empathy, and we're almost like psychic in nature, like the way that we have very good intuition. Pisces have very good intuition. So yeah, but therapy is really, really amazing. Like I am not in therapy. I would love to be in therapy, but I cannot financially afford therapy. So I just do a lot of reading and a lot of stuff on psychology and even philosophy and stuff too, just to help me become a more whole, better person, and be like the best form of myself that I can be. And I really am trying to heal from the things I've been through as best as I can without going to therapy. And eventually I will go to therapy for it when I can financially afford it. I think that's going to be one of the first things I do when I start making enough money on YouTube, is to invest in therapy for myself. I don't necessarily have it right now. So, yeah, I'm like very intuitive and very empathetic for people. Yeah. So Genesis is my husband of almost 15 years of the Pisces. Yeah, but I think if you're committed to like wanting to be the best version of you you can be and stuff, I think that it should help. It should do stuff. And obviously there's going to be cases where maybe it doesn't, and there's tragic cases where it doesn't, but exactly, Daniela. Therapy only works if the person lets it. Yeah. You have to be open to it. You have to be open to, it's not easy. I mean, like when I when I'm like doing like working on myself and doing the work on myself that I have to do without a therapist and like researching and all that stuff, it's like it's it's hard. Like there's times when you start opening up and remembering things from your past and your childhood, and I'm just like, oh my God, there's been stuff that I remembered, and I'm just like, I don't even remember that I remembered this, and this is like part of the reason that I'm like this and everything too. And okay, now like let me get through this and like figure out, you know, how to heal this wound all over again that I had repressed for over 25 years, you know, or whatever. It's a lot. Yeah, the thing with Scorpios that I always, and this is not the first time, it's with Scorpios, it's always, like I said, it's always like that when you have a disagreement with a Scorpio, it's like they go for hurting you, not physically, but like emotionally hurting you, where it's gonna sting when you have a disagreement with them. And it's just like, why? Why? It's like they feel like because they were hurt, they want to make you hurt 10 times worse. And like, I just don't get that. I don't understand that. Yeah, you start carrying stuff around that you don't even realize you're carrying around. It's crazy. I think Trisha Paytas could benefit a lot from therapy. Oh my God. That actually is the happy ending for Trisha Paytas that I would love to see from her, is actually going to therapy, doing the work, healing, and becoming just a great person and a great mom. I don't think that it's impossible. I just think that she's not at all open to it. Oh, absolutely. I actually posted something on my IG. Was it today? Was it within 24 hours? Let's see. It was something about um maybe, let's see. Oh, it's not on there anymore. But it was something about um like I used to like be striving to be where I am now. So like never don't like, I don't even know what it was actually. Forget that I ever said that. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, she's on her computer. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I am pretty guarded, so I've been working on it. And you know what, you guys? Part of me putting my guard down and being like more open and like more, like, you know, allowing people in. A lot of that has been done on this YouTube channel and these live streams, opening up about things. Like my mom, she like I did not talk about her stuff only to my close friends for years. And then I finally opened up about what's going on with her on my YouTube channel, going into the details of my abusive relationship with you guys. All of that stuff was like really like a big thing for me to talk about publicly, you know, and I did it for, it's up there for the world to see. If they, I mean, the world isn't watching my channel, but you know what I mean? Like it's up there for anyone could find it. I left it up and, you know, talking about honestly a super vulnerable moment where I messed up too. That guy situation with that guy that I was having the emotional affair with. I was partly to blame in that situation. Me opening up and owning my part in that and all of that on camera, like that was big. Wow. That was a good live. That was a really good live. There was so much love in that chat. There's so much love there. We always have those streams where there's just so much love. That's crazy. You guys. No, well, you have to put your guard down. You have to be vulnerable. That's the thing, is I literally like I do struggle with being vulnerable, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Like the guy that I like right now, we're just friends. We've hooked up. but we're just friends. But hi, Plainview. Like, I feel safe with him. I feel safe to talk about my emotions, to talk about like stuff from my past. I feel like comfortable being my complete self, you know, and I feel like, I don't know, he just makes me feel very protected and safe. And that's like very, very, very important for me. That's like a thing. Like I never open up to people because I don't feel comfortable like letting all that out to people. I feel like people would think it's too much, but I'm feel very like safe to talk about and share with him whatever. Yeah, that's the thing. And so now I'm working on setting boundaries, which is why me and that girl got in an argument today. I set a boundary with her and I told her, hey, and it's funny because I set a boundary with my other friend that I went out with the other night too. And it was the same type of not same type of situation. The situations were different, but I set the boundary in the same way I set the boundary with this girl. And it was basically the other girl was just kind of like, I felt like she wasn't respecting my time. So I just kind of like let her know, like, you need, like, you got to respect my time type of situation. Like, I'm not, just got to keep me informed or be honest with me about stuff because I'm not going to wait around all day for you kind of thing. And she took it like she took it in a way that she was like, I apologize. Like, I'm so sorry if that was the case or made you feel that way. Like, I'm like, I'll make sure that I communicate stuff better to you or whatever. And it was like settled and it was like totally fine. This other girl, she was like got really defensive. And that's how you know that she's not healed and that she's like not ready. Maybe that's just a Scorpio thing. No shade to the Scorpios in the chat, but I'm just saying. My therapist told me years ago to do that, but I wasn't ready. Sometimes you got to be in the right space to enforce your boundaries. Yeah. That's like my thing I'm working on right now is setting boundaries if I need to, because I can fall into people pleasing if left to my own devices. I can resort to people pleasing a lot of the times. And so I'm working on setting boundaries. For me, I don't let anyone get close to me because I don't want to get disappointed. See, you have to let people get close to you. You have to let people get close. And then if something happens and they disappoint you or whatever, well, then you learn from that and you learn how to navigate so that it doesn't happen to you again. Yeah, for sure. No, it really was very eye-opening, Ruben. It was like this whole day was very eye-opening. I'm just like, the thing is, I've been kind of feeling this way for a little while. Like maybe we're just not very compatible as friends. And I just been holding on because, you know, I'm not going to start unnecessary drama out of nowhere, you know. And so honestly, like I didn't feel sad or anything when all this went down. I just felt kind of relieved. I people please with myself sometimes. Yeah. You can't please anyone until you please and love yourself. Exactly. But I'll just like want to avoid conflict, right? Like my thing that I'll go to is wanting to people please to avoid conflict, because like when people are upset, it brings me back. It's a trigger for me. When people get upset, it's like a trigger. So it triggers my like trauma with like, you know, abuse and stuff. So I don't like when people are upset with me. And the thing is, I have to learn is that like as long as I clearly set my boundaries in a respectful way, if you're going to be there and respect them, then that's cool. If you're not going to, if that's a boundary that you're open to respecting, then that's also okay, but I have to separate myself from the situation. And again, doesn't mean that the person's bad or an awful person. It just means that they weren't willing to accept or work around the boundary that I set. and I can't waver those boundaries just to please somebody else. So exactly, learning to decipher is the hard part. My Shelby bells, I love y'all so much. Y'all are literally like everything to me. Literally, like, when, like, I don't even know what my life is. Like, I don't even know what my life is right now. If I'm this, like, moved by you guys at this level that I am, what's gonna happen when I grow and I have like 4 times the subscribers that I have right now? I don't even know. I really don't even know. Like, can you? Because I already just feel so. What am I? Has anybody? Before I get weird, has anybody just been watching me flip my phone around on the little ring this entire time, being like, "What the hell is she doing, girl? Put that thing down." It's okay if you have, because I literally just was like, "What am I doing?" I have to do stuff with my hands. I'm very ADHD. I have to move stuff with my hands a lot. I want to like lay down like this. This is not the look for the live stream, but I want to lay down. But I feel like when I like read you guys' comments and like we do these live streams and stuff like that, I just feel like literally the luckiest person on the planet. Like, just to have a group of people that like just support me and are entertained by me. That's the kicker, is that you guys are entertained by me. Like, what in the hell? How in the hell I'm entertaining to you guys, which is so weird. But like everything that I've always wanted. I just want to entertain people. And it's so crazy that like I have a community where I can just say, I'm going to press play on this, press live on this webcam thing, and I'm just going to come online and talk to like a bunch of people. And they all like me a lot. And they're like so supportive. And it's like, it's like, I don't know. It's like when I'm having a bad day, or someone's like messing with me, or like I'm having boy problems, or like I'm just down in the dumps, or even if I'm super happy and excited about something, like to be able to like just love the double chin flow. Just to like have that, that's like everything I've ever wanted. And Melanie just said these live streams are the best part of my day. And that is incredible. Like, I don't understand like how that's possible. I don't get that, girl. I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand it, but I think that that's amazing. It's incredible. You guys, that is like ridiculous. I'm so fucking lucky. And then like 2022 has been just abundant so far. Abundant. And I'm so like, oh my God, I wonder where we're going to be at the end of 2022. I wonder. It's incredible. Oh, I know, Danielle. That live stream yesterday was like in the middle of the day. It was like, I literally did it on my phone. I was on TikTok live and then IG live. And how is it? 10:52. Okay, I have to go soon. I was on TikTok live and IG live, and I was just like, you know what? Let me come on YouTube, because more people normally come to the YouTube live streams. And then it wasn't that many people. It was during the day, so not many people could stay. But I was trying to figure out how to sneak out of my courtroom. Girl, never get in trouble at work for me, okay? Do not get in trouble at work for me. You missed yesterday's live. That's okay, John. You're here now. It's okay. I don't even know what prompted me to go live yesterday. I just wanted to get like some content in, and like honestly, there's not too much drama going on. Like, there's not a whole lot. So somebody sent me something about this something that I have no idea what it's about. I need to do some research on, but they said it's kind of dark. And so I don't really know if I want to report on something that's super dark. So I don't know. I'm gonna look into it and see. But it's something completely different that I have never reported on. And I'm trying to think of like, oh, hold on one second. The guy like is posting a story on IG. I think that he is at the rodeo. He is at the rodeo. He must have taken the night off from work. Oh. Who is that? Oh, I think it's his sister. Not there being a girl in his IG story and me being like, who's that girl? Who's pretty? Bye, girl. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Same to you, pretty Ricky. I don't know. I think it was his sister. They had the same eyes, and the girl looked really young. What would you report, pretty Ricky? What would you report, dear? Please tell me what you would be here to report. I don't understand. Like, you are coming into this live stream an hour and a half late. Are you expecting to hear like all the tea that we talked about in the first hour and a half of the stream? You got here late, girl. Okay. So if you want to report the stream, then go ahead. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Literally. So I'm saying, like, if you're gonna come in here and hate, like, I'm gonna clap right back to you, okay? Seriously. Get him out of here. Kick him out of here. Who's not a reporter? What did I claim to be reporter of? What are you even talking about? Well, no, I want to hear what he has to say. Okay, well, no, fuck it. I mean, I'm just like, what the? Girl, are you coming in here hating? Now you coming in here hating. I think I'm being really, really, really extra right now, but I think that it had to be his sister. They have literally the same eyes and the same nose. I think that was his sister. Okay. I'm a psychopath. Just kidding. No, but and also the thing with this guy is that, like, I can tell that he likes me. He doesn't want a relationship right now, and honestly, neither do I. And that's cool. But the thing is, like, we hooked up, but I feel like I don't feel insecure about it because he never hooks up with people. He never flirts with people. He never does anything like that. So I don't feel like insecure about it at all. But I did just get a little bit jealous watching what I just watched with, and I was like, they looks just like him. Like, it's got to be his sister, the guy that I like. So it's like freaking out a little bit. But then I saw it and I was like, oh no, like that's absolutely his sister. It's got to be. And I could be a psychotic ass bitch and then look on his. I'm gonna do that. I'm such a psycho. Okay, and I'm gonna see if his sister if they're connected on Facebook. No, I don't see it. Well, shit. I don't see it. I was gonna see if this guy's sister was like tagged as his sister on Facebook, so I could confirm if that person was his sister. But if it's not a sister, it's a family member because they look so much alike. But yeah, no, the guy doesn't like the guy like does not flirt with anybody. He doesn't like hit on people. He doesn't hook up with people. Like when we hooked up, it was like he didn't do that, so it's like a big deal. So it was weird. They called Shelby a dummy and was saying something about reporting. Well, not a reporter for what though, is what I want to know. What am I not a reporter of? Of the tea? Girl, you're late. I don't understand. I don't understand. Because Pretty Ricky, if you're going to be rude, then what is that? Act up, you can get smashed up. But I'm not about any of that. You're going to get put in timeout if you're being. I wish we could listen to music on here so bad. Like, so bad. So bad. Dirty ass nails, baby girl, you need to back up. Yeah, nuck if you buck. Can you imagine? Nuck if you buck. Oh my God. All the things, all the things. Well, I kind of got like a not a debate with my best friend today with Zach, because I was like, you realize that like I'm not claiming to be, and neither are any of like my drama channel people that I know, not just including Rich, but all of us, we're not claiming to be like the New York Times, you know, like literally it's like basically tabloids for the internet, video tabloids, like hello. Ruben, you would be absolutely wrong about that. I am not a fighter. I am so bad at all that. I'm so bad with all that. I'm not a fighter. I don't want to mess up my nails. The last time I was in a fight, my friends had to help me out of it. And I was, okay. Last time I was in a fight, I'm not proud of this moment. I was really drunk. And this girl, my friends and I were playing. They had like this thing at the bar where you could like put on your own music and like play whatever you wanted if you paid for it. And so my friends and I were playing a bunch of like Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga, like very much hype music. And this was years ago. And so we were playing that, and this one girl like looks over and she's like mugging us. She's like, and so then she's mugging us the entire time. We're just having a good time. So my friend walks out to smoke a cigarette. I'm like, okay, I'll come with you. I don't smoke cigarettes, but like come outside with you. And and then as I'm walking out, the girl's like mugging me the entire time. So she's wearing this like really short, obnoxiously short skirt. So I look at her and I said, by the way, your pussy's showing in your skirt. And I know she comes to the bar a lot. I already know she's crazy. I already know. I was feeling bold. But I told her, I was like, by the way, your pussy's showing in your skirt. And I was drunk as hell. I walk outside. I'm talking to this I'm talking to my best friend, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she comes up from behind me and pulls my hair back and tries to slam me into the concrete. And I'm like, oh my God. And so I'm like trying to defend myself. I'm so bad at that. And then the rest of my friends come out from behind the thing. And then my one friend like grabs her hair and like yanks her and starts like hitting her like this. And my other friend's like, oh my God. And then Zach, something had to be done. I realized Zach's a man, but something had to be done. Things were getting really out of hand. So Zach comes up and just goes right in the nose to this girl. And then everything was over because then she was out of it. She was knocked out. She was knocked out for a second, started bleeding everywhere. And then I got up and I was like, oh my God, I'm calling the cops. And so I called the cops. I was like, this crazy psycho bitch, I am calling the cops. So I call the cops and I'm like, there is a woman here and she just tried to hit me. She did hit me. And so I'm like going off up to the cops and stuff. And then they come and then the girl comes at me again while I'm on the phone with the police and starts hitting me again. And then my other friend, all my friends come out and they get me away from her again. This time she almost slammed my head into the concrete bench, but she didn't. And it was like very intense. And then long story short, she ran off. She stole my keys and she ran off. So, and what I learned from that is that bitches are crazy and you do not need to be telling bitches that their pussy's showing because sometimes they will try to beat your ass. Oh, and then literally like years later, I saw her at the same bar. I hadn't seen her in literally like a couple years. And her sister was there. And I guess she told her sister what happened. And her sister was drunk and was trying to fight me. And I was like, okay, this is a lot. So it was a lot. It's okay. I really didn't get too beat up. I think I was like a little sore, but I wasn't like super beat up. I didn't have a black eye or anything. That girl ended up leaving fucked up because when Zach punched her in the face, because like he was defending me because like I could not defend myself. Like he like fucking right in the nose and bitch was out of there. Oh, and then it started like yeah, she told her sister it was at least a couple years. And then that fight that I had with the girl started this other fight with my other friends. And so my other friends ended up like my other friend David started like being crazy and like started like fighting this other guy. And it was just like it turned into like this huge fucking dramatic mess. I don't go to that bar anymore. I used to go to that bar like 6 times a week. And now I don't drink like that anymore. But even if I did, I wouldn't go there. She held on to that rage a little too long. Yeah. Yeah, girl. Or just like let people listen to their Ariana Grande in peace. Or you know what's a better point? If we're playing to get all that music to play on the jukebox, you can always pay to get your music to play too. So if you want the music to play that you want to listen to, then fork up some cash, honey, and play the music you want to play on the jukebox. It all started over fucking music on a jukebox, literally. If you don't want that music to play, then put in some dollar bills, girl, and play your own music. Romy, girl, you missed it all. You missed it all. But we think that Trisha Paytas is trolling. So, but you missed it all. If you want to scroll back to the first like 30 minutes, scroll back to the 30-minute mark in the live stream, and you can see. But yeah, it's crazy. What? So this guy I work with. Oh, I know. Trisha quits drama like Luscious Massacre quits drama. They never really quit drama. They quit drama when they think it's the right thing to say. Like Luscious. She says she's on a drama channel and she's doing drama when it's convenient for her. Just saying. Just saying. With Luscious, it's not trolling. With Luscious, it's desperation for views. And I'm not critiquing because she gets more views than I do. I'm just saying that seems like what it might be with her. I try not to bring her up. I try not to bring her up because I do not care. But I do not like that person. Petty AF, she's probably Scorpio. She actually had very intense Scorpio energy. She did. And then Trisha's pregnant. Trisha is pregnant. Trisha is pregnant, and there's a little baby in there. We had all kinds of theories on what she's going to do with the baby. If you want to scroll back, you can watch all that. Everyone gets into the drama business no matter how much I talk bad about it. And that's the one thing. So, like, even like Manny and Laura on their podcast, it's a drama podcast, you guys. Like, Manny and Laura's podcast is absolutely a drama podcast. Like, they're in drama right now. And the funny thing is they were so anti-drama. Yeah, I like full coverage. Don't get me wrong. I like the podcast. I just think that it is absolutely a drama podcast. And if they're trying to convince anybody anything else, they've lost their mind. Trisha's like the cockroach of the internet, honey. She'll not go away. It's all good though. Yeah, exactly. She is like the cockroach of the internet. And like, I'm just ready for her to like just be like a cockroach just like stuck in the cracks of the wall somewhere and not like out crawling around. Like she just needs to like go back and not be like as much in the drama as she is right now. Like she's still there, but like no one's really talking about her much. Kind of like James Charles. He's still there, but no one's really talking about him. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're saying they're not one or not, but I just feel like they're covering a lot of drama topics. I just find the entire thing very ironic with them on their podcast, on the full coverage podcast with Manny and Laura. I find it very ironic. Well, I don't know. Like, if she's really going to leave her regular channel for a while, then this ASMR stuff, people don't care. They're not going to watch. And so, if that's what's happening, then maybe we won't see as much out of her unless she makes ASMR videos talking about how she's upset about David Dobrik or something. I don't know. Oh, James Charles. I know. No one cares, girl. No one cares. I mean, he's still there, but no one's talking about him anymore. No one's checking for him. No one's checking for James Charles. He's out there sending high schoolers to his house, having them sign NDAs so they can't say anything. Allegedly, my conspiracy theory. She paid for 50,000 subs on her ASMR channel. Well, if she paid for all those subscribers, that's why she doesn't get any views. I know. We had a whole conversation about how we just do not mess with the ASMR stuff and the food stuff especially. Ugh, sick. She's out of her damn butter-filled mind. Let me tell you something. I love butter. I love butter. I think it's very obvious I love butter. Yeah, that ugh. And then he posted, I did see that he posted something about like how he shouldn't have gone to the club because now he feels sick or something. Like, no, girl, I think you should go to the club. I think you should absolutely go to the club. If going to the club puts you around people that are your own age, then I think you should absolutely be at the club every night. Actually, go to the club every single night so that you can be around people your own age. Please. I've never met Trisha. I don't ever want to meet Trisha, I don't think. I really don't. I don't think. So here's the thing. When I met Hair by Jay, that was weird enough for me because I made videos about Hair by Jay and they were not positive, and I haven't said anything about him since. And so he never saw those videos, I don't think, or if he did, he didn't mention it. I feel like his personality, he would have mentioned it, girl. So he didn't mention it, but um it was weird. I text Elton. So we were all in like an Uber together, and I was like texting Elton while Hair by Jay was talking, and I was like, "This is so weird because I made videos about him." And Elton sent me like this is me this like straight faced me or straight faced gif or whatever. The thing is, David needs to be hung out to dry too. David needs to go somewhere too, because he get on my damn nerves. David needs to go somewhere. Hair by Jay actually like he was cool. He was super cool. He like is very like a lot of confidence in himself and his work ethic. And I mean, he was just telling me a little bit more about the work he does and stuff, and it's impressive. Like, he actually is very talented, which I don't think I ever. Oh wow, I don't think I ever said anything otherwise. But he's very talented, and he's. I mean, the thing. Okay, the thing about what Trisha said about Hair by Jay is that if you take into account all of the people that work with Hair by Jay, they would not work with him if he was doing the things that Trisha said. This man works with Kylie. He's on salary with Kylie Jenner. Every month gets paid a large sum of money that I will not disclose, but he gets paid a lot of money every month for Kylie Jenner, regardless if they work together or not. He works with Nicki Minaj on the regular, Black China on the regular. Apparently more Kardashians are hitting him up. You know, he obviously works with Jeffree Star and gets paid a lot for that. And then he works with, like, he says that he works with other people too in LA that aren't even famous, that are just like have a lot of money, you know? So it's like he would not have the success that he has if he were as unprofessional to work with as Trisha said. He wouldn't have this, like, he would not be on the payroll with Kylie if he wasn't professional. Like, it just wouldn't happen. No, I don't want to meet her. I do not want to meet her. Trish absolutely lied about him. I'm not saying he's like an angel. Nobody's an angel, but I'm saying like the claims that she made about him, she was freaking lying, bro. She lied about the whole thing. She lied about a lot of it, or the whole thing. And like, it was about the payment and stuff, about the wigs. It was about the payments for the wigs and like the professionalism for that. He never went to her house, girl. He never went to her house. There's receipts that he was like in a different state. I think he was in like Georgia, I think he said, or something. He was not even here or there. Such a lie, girl. And like, I don't know. Such a lie, girl. There's receipts. And the thing is, people got like super upset people got like super upset about the way he was saying what he said in his live stream, including myself. Romy says, let's just say you ended up, where'd it go? So let's say you ended up face to face with Trisha and you have an opportunity to ask 3 questions. What would they be? The questions would be, is all of this a huge troll when you get emotional and break down? Have you and Ethan been in contact and worked out things behind closed doors, at least to a civil standpoint? Or if it's not with Ethan, have Moses and Ela worked anything out behind closed doors to where they're at least communicated something, you know? And 3 would probably, I'd probably ask her for like 3 pieces of advice too, because love her or hate her, she's made a big name of herself. So yeah, now that hindsight's 2020, right? I 100% think that she did that to get people talking about her and Jeffree Star in the same sentence. To fuel that drama, to keep her relevant, and to add fuel for frenemies. Absolutely. And it was the perfect timing because it was right in the middle of her redemption arc. The live was not pretty. But also you have to remember, he's not a celebrity. He just does people's hair. So it's not like he is trained on how to like talk to people or whatever. And he's not like in the public eye where he doesn't have a ton of people watching him all the time like he did in that situation. Like that got picked up and taken like to the extreme. And I don't think that he was prepared for that, quite honestly. I don't know. That's just my assumption. I didn't talk to him about that. Yeah, I will say that he's very intense, but he seems cool. He seems intense. I wonder if he's a Scorpio. We should look him up. Dirty ass nails, baby girl. You need to back up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm trying to look up to see what his birthday is. I wonder if he's a Scorpio. Is his birthday on here anywhere? Why would his birthday be on here? On IG. Does he not have like a detectives? Help me find out here by Jay's birthday. Is that his real name? Oh, I don't think this is his real name. Hold on. I'm looking. I think that's actually a relatively good match, Ruben, because they're both water signs. Oh, hold on. No, that's not it. Oh, God. Ugh. Okay. Where is his birthday? Oh, my God. I can't find anything. October 20th? Are you sure about that? I think that is Scorpio, bro. I think that is Scorpio. Right? Libra? He's a Libra? Bro, not getting Libra energy from that. Are we sure about that? I don't believe that. I don't know if I believe that. He doesn't give me Libra energy, girl. He doesn't. Wow. Really? Hashtag Libra gang. Wow. That's a shocker. Honestly. He doesn't give me air. He gives me very Scorpio, maybe like even Capricorn or like even Taurus or Aries. I'm an Aquarius. That's crazy. What did you guys get from him? I got Scorpio. I also got like I got possibly Aries or like Taurus. I feel like actually I don't think Capricorn because I feel like he's not really very Capricorn, but Taurus. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Well, it shows what you know, sometimes you just don't know. I'm an Aquarius. If you guys didn't know my sign, what would you think that I was? That's a good question. Yeah, I got Scorpio too. Wow. You think I'd be a Pisces? I am a Pisces moon, so that makes sense. It's always interesting. I want to hear if you guys, anybody else, you say Pisces too? That's because I'm a Pisces moon. Cancer. That's interesting. I love Cancers. Every man that I've ever fallen for, like hardcore, has been a Cancer, except for my ex. But they've all been Cancers. I love Cancers. Cancer men are the best. Wow, you guys all that makes sense because I'm a Pisces moon. So you guys are not too off base here. But he does seem like a straight up Scorpio. You're right. He does give off very much Scorpio energy. That's crazy. I wonder what boom is. Boom Kek and Yue. You hate a Cancer, love a Leo. Rich is a Leo. Rich is such a Leo. Wow. A lot of you guys think Pisces. That's so funny because that's my moon sign. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Okay, guys. Well, I think that I'm actually probably gonna go. We're hitting the 2-hour mark, so we did good tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's do a quick little roll call out of here. As you guys say bye. Plainview, Nicole, Andy, Romy, Danny, Heidi, Daniela, Ruben, John, American Princess, Vanessa, Andy, Howdy. Let's see. Who else was in here that I didn't see? Hello. Shiloh, you're just getting here, but you got to scroll back. Earlier in the stream, we're about to end it. And if you watch at about the 30-minute mark, we start talking about Trisha Paytas. All right. All right, let's see. Tanya, Melanie, American Princess, Shiloh, everybody here, Plainview, all of that. Good night. Love you so. Heidi, if I didn't say that. Genesis, Love y'all so much. Have a wonderful night. I will see you in a video very soon. If you haven't watched my video from today, it's up. It's about Jeffree Star, rodeo drama, girl. So watch that video. And then, yeah, Shiloh, if you're looking to, oh, Donna, love you so. If you're looking to hear about the Trisha Paytas stuff, scroll back to about the 30-minute, maybe 40-minute mark, somewhere around there, I think is when we started talking about it. So, all right, guys, see y'all in a video very soon. Catch you in the comments of the last video. Love you. Bye.